Speaking of gurus and famous ads and stuff and people shilling things, you showed me the Reddit thing about the guru ranking factor. Can you tell us about that? Because I'll put a screenshot of the spreadsheet and stuff.
There's a subreddit called Decoding the Gurus, and I think there's actually an associated podcast in which these guys will actually deeply analyze people who are gurus. So anyone who's got a podcast who's shilling information, and they have specific metrics for all of them. You can put on the screen that way you can actually go through the metrics. But I would encourage you to look at that. And anytime you're taking some kind of advice from like LinkedIn, Twitter, any other platform, if someone's telling you what to do, take a look at that these ranking and see how many points you can rack up in your head for the person who's talking to you, because they might not actually know what they're talking about. There's one really good way of doing this concept called believability, which I think actually comes from Ray Dalio, so I should properly attribute. And the idea is that someone is more or less believable dependent on how many times they have successfully done the thing that you're talking about. And the minimum limit of taking advice from someone should be 3 times. If you know for sure, or they can prove in some way that 3 times they've done the thing that they're talking about, then they're believable. The more times they've done it, obviously the better. So in this case with someone who does advertising, if they're running an agency, if they're an individual or something, can they prove to you that they have made ads work in a way that you can really believe? So this is another problem with advertising. It's really easy to just make a fake screenshot of an ad account and go, hey, look, I crushed it. Like, this performance is amazing. And to some extent, like, it feels like a red flag now because so many people do this. Like, if someone sends me like, hey, this is what I can do for an account, I'm just like, it actually, in my brain, I'm like, can you, or did you just like doctor a photo, right?